What's up? What's up? The Brother Man has returned. Welcome everyone here that's watching me on Facebook as well as YouTube. If you're seeing me on Facebook or YouTube, give me a like and a follow. Give me a like and a follow. I appreciate you tuning in. We talk about this, and I did a live show Monday night. However, I had started having technical difficulties, so I had to stop it. So we're going to finish what we talked about today, that night. And for those who are new to this topic, I'd like to welcome you. We're going to talk about the 4 most Google credit questions. The 4 most Google credit questions. What do you think would be on that list? What do you think are most people most curious about when it comes to credit? What are people Googling, researching when it comes to credit? What do you think? What would you be researching? Let me know in the comments. Give me a like and a follow as well. We're going to take a look at this article. What do you think would be the 4 most Google credit questions? Let me know. All right, so we're going to get started with this. Let me share my screen for this article. And this is coming from Charleston, South Carolina. The WCSC has an article, Common Credit Questions People Search on Google. Charleston, South Carolina. A number of other outlets had this same article. So I found this to be pretty interesting to see what people are interested in when it comes to credit. So we're going to get with this first most commonly Google credit question. And that is, what is a good credit score? What do you think is a good credit score? What would you say is a good credit score? If you said something 500, incorrect. If you said something in the 600, you're getting warmer. Anything above 670, according to this article, is a good credit score. The most commonly scoring model, FICO, rates 670 and above is a good credit score. 680 and above is what's called a prime score, and that is a good score for most lenders to loan out a mortgage or auto loan. So 670 and above is going to be a good credit score. 750 and above is an excellent score, and your best scores are obviously in the 800s. Now, have you ever wondered how these scores are calculated? Have you ever wondered how these scores are calculated? Well, there's 5 factors that come into play when it comes to your credit score. Obviously, you got a mixture of credit. You've got new credit types, the length of credit. But the 2 biggest factors are going to be your credit card utilization and your payment history. Your utilization and your payment history. So if you're trying to go from a low score to a high score, the first 2 places you want to attack are those payment history as well as your credit card utilization. And that's what I love about the My Credit system, is that it will educate you on how you can clean up negative payment history or start off with no payment history and how to develop that But if you get negative payment history, how to clean that up using your rights under the Fair Credit Reporting Act to dispute any negative items on your credit report. This system walks you through step by step on how to dispute negative items. It writes the letters for you, tells you what to put in the letters, where to send them, how to send them, and when to send them. This system has helped me remove 5 collections from my credit report, and it's helped many others. It's helped thousands of people get items removed from their credit report. I believe the last count, we've had over 1 million negative items removed from people's credit reports using this system. Here's something a lot of people don't realize. 4 out of 5 people that dispute something are able to get at least one thing removed. 4 out of 5 people who dispute an item on their credit report are able to get something removed. So this system will definitely help you get a good credit score because it helps you clean up your payment history, and it also teaches you strategies on how you can lower your credit card utilization. It teaches a strategy called income shifting. And one of the steps in income shifting is that we teach people how to correctly adjust their W-4 if you work at a job. If you're a W-2 employee, you're more than likely eligible to adjust your W-4, give yourself an instant pay raise at work, and then take that extra money and start paying down and eliminating debt. And the lower you get your credit card utilization, you get below 30%, and utilization is basically your balance versus your limit. If you get that below 30%, you'll see an increase in score. If you get that below 10%, you'll get even better score. So you definitely want to employ this strategy. This system teaches you how to do it. It's helped me remove 5 collections and increase my credit score over 200 points. I was able to give myself a raise of $300 monthly using the strategy that this system teaches. All right, so that deals with what is a good credit score. What are the other common questions that people research regarding credit? What is an APR? That's something a lot of people want to know, and that's basically your percentage rate that you pay each year on borrowed money. And you want to pay attention to that. That's probably a number that's going to go higher because the federal interest rates are going higher. And of course, if federal interest rates are going higher, your APR will likely go higher on many credit items. And the higher that number will affect your monthly payment, your overall loan amount that you're going to end up ultimately paying. And that's directly impacted by the good credit score. You see, the lower your credit score, the higher your interest rate you're going to pay. Lower the score, higher the interest rate, and conversely, the higher the score, the lower the payments, the lower the interest you're going to pay. For example, on a car loan, you may pay 2-3% on a car loan if you get excellent or good credit. But if you have poor credit, if you're scoring the 500s or lower, you can pay up to 20% APR for having a bad credit score. So it's very expensive to have bad credit. You need to learn how to fix it. The My Credit system will help you to do so. How to build good credit. This is a third most popular question Google about credit. How to build good credit. And so there's a lot of different suggestions you'll come across. The CFPB has some suggestions, so we'll look at that article real quick and see what the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau recommends on how to build good credit. Hit the wrong link. Let me go back to the correct link here, and I'll share it with you. Try to make sure my camera didn't freeze. It froze on me last time I tried to do this video. Technology, gotta love it. All right, so CFPB has an article, how to get and keep a good credit score. Pay your loans on time every time. They even recommends automatic payments. Don't get close to your credit limit. Keep your utilization down below 30%, below 10% if you can on your credit cards. A long credit history will help you score. So the longer you're able to maintain credit history, the more the higher your score will be. Now, here's a trick. Here's a strategy you can employ if you are rebuilding your credit, or maybe you're just new. You can add a family member or a friend can add you as an authorized user. If they have long, excellent credit history, they can add you as an authorized user. And then you can inherit good payment history, good length of credit history in your behalf just by being an authorized user. You don't even have to have the card. You don't even need the card for that. But just being an authorized user can help you out. Or if you're a parent, you can help your kids out with a good start by adding them as authorized users while they're teenagers. Even I think you can add them as early, depending on the credit card, as early as 13, 11, 13 years old. So that's a strategy that you can help set your kids up for success. Number 4, they say apply for only what you need. This is to protect you from adding a bunch of hard inquiries to your payment, to your credit report, which will lower your score. Also, if you're constantly applying for new credit items, your future lenders, people that look at your credit history, they're going to wonder what's going on. Why are you constantly applying for credit? And that's going to scare them away. And then, of course, they say check your credit reports. This is important because we live in an age of hacking. We live in an age of Equifax. They got caught with putting a bunch of errors on people's credit reports, putting late payments, misreporting their credit score. This happened just earlier this spring. Some people got impacted 5, 10, 20 points in the credit score. One lady claimed she had, the Equifax said she had a score that was 100 points too low. And this is causing people to get denied or having to pay higher interest rates. So, but if you check your credit report once, twice a year, you can catch these things before it hurts you. And you can go to a website called annualcreditreport.com and get your credit reports from all 3 bureaus for free. All right, so let's go back to our original article here. Sorry about that. Let's go back to how to build good credit. What is the highest score? This is the 4th most commonly asked question on Google about credit. What is the highest credit score? So, generally speaking, your highest credit score, or the perfect score, is going to be 850. But anything over 800 is excellent. You pretty much got a perfect score if you're over 800. But 850 is the highest score by most scoring models. Now, did you know that every person starts with a score of 300? That's what you get, just flat out 300. So the rest of it, you add to that score by having a clean payment history, having a good credit card utilization, the different types of credits, paying things on time, and the length that you have your credit. As long, the more that you use your credit responsibly, the more you will earn the rest of that 550 points. And then you can go from a low score to a high score. So that's the article there. 4 most commonly researched credit questions. What is a good score? What is APR? How to build good credit? And what is the highest score that you can get? So, you hear me talk so much about this My Credit system. Let me give you a sneak peek of what you get for those who are members of the My Credit system. So here you will see that My Credit system is a 6-step program. 6-step. First, it teaches you how to pull your credit reports. It gives you the resources and video training on how to do that. Pull your credit reports, number 1. Number 2, freezing secondary bureaus. What is a secondary bureau? Secondary bureau are smaller companies, agencies that report to the three bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, and gives them data on things such as public records, rental information, banking information, um, student loans, all that stuff. They got different bureaus, smaller bureaus that report different things to the big three. So when you're trying to repair your credit, you want to freeze those accounts and to give you position yourself for success when you finally dispute these negative items. Step number 3, how to check for errors. Number 4, the dispute process. We teach you how to send a series of dispute letters that will dispute the validity of any negative item on your credit report. So you have a right to do that according to the Fair Credit Reporting Act. This video training teaches you how to do all about that. It'll teach you what letters to send, when to send them, how to send them, and where to send them. It even has a feature to create a dispute letter. When you put your information in, it'll write the letter for you. So it is a simple to follow process that makes your job easier when you want to dispute negative items on your credit report. It makes it so much easier. I mean, you can research and do all this stuff yourself, but why not make it easier for yourself? And with a nice put together package, and all you have to do is just go online, download the letter you need, mail it off, follow the directions, follow the training that you get. Number 5, credit utilization. Teaches you where you want your credit utilization, gives you some practical ways and how you can lower your credit utilization. And number 6, how to build good credit. You get resources on how to, especially for those who are starting over or just starting out, where you can go to build good credit history. All that's included, the letters, the training, all that's included with the My Credit system. And right now, you can get access to this system as well as many other training for $19.95 to start, $39.95 a month. $19.95 to start, $39.95 a month. If you want to learn more about this, go to my website and send me a message. You can set up a consultation and we'll break this down even further for you. But now, does this system actually work? It's helped me remove 5 collections from my credit report. It's helped me increase my credit score over 200 points. What about other people? Let's look at some video messages from some of my other clients here. All right, so let's go to Bonnie here.
It's able to remove $67,000 in student loans, $100,000 in medical collections, and 31 other negative items from my personal credit report just in 4 months. You know.
All right, so that's Bonnie there. Let's check out one more, and we will look at. Let's go to Juan.
I had a negative item from Bank of America. It was a repossession, but as you guys can see here, it says in response to your dispute, this item was deleted from your credit report. Okay.
All right, appreciate that, Juan. So you can see people across the country are getting results using this system. We've helped our members move over 1 million negative items from their credit report. So this system works. It worked for me. It worked for many other people. So if you're looking to rebuild your credit, if you're looking to fix your credit, you get negative items hurting your credit, you want to definitely take a look at this system. Go to my website, thebrotherman.com. You can set up a 15-minute consultation with me. You can send me a message directly. If you're on Facebook, you can just directly message me. And if you have any questions, right now you can start for just $19 to start, $19.95 to start, $39.95 a month for this system. $19.95 to start, $39.95. Hey, you definitely want to get started with this. everybody should be, as you see, people across the country are interested in the credit. And as we know, credit impacts everything we do. So don't take your credit for granted. It's serious out here. You want to make sure that your credit's in the best position that you can get it. You want to have the highest score that you can have so that you can pay the lowest amount of interest for the things that you need. So thanks for tuning in. The brother man has returned, and we will be back soon for more credit content. Peace.